number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Lindstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On third down, it's a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll run it from the gun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Penn State. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah,
got a man! Catch made! Big play! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. Could catch the defense off guard.
They mix it up with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st and goal, handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. That is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He's got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They're going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the Nittany Lions are on the move here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. here on third down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on first down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. The back's got it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and goal. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off to the back. Gets the first and still running. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wheeler. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen, short of the first down marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking for a big play here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at the 35. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Set to advance on the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is loose. The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A loss of 11 on the play. Third down coming up.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. At the 20. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
That makes the score Ohio State 24, Penn State 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the move now. He breaks free. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense makes the stop, very close to a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down. And an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. You came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.